they can be called a powerhouse team with room to get better.
Yeah, and I think it starts with Carmelo, Kevin. I think when he stepped his level of play up and his leadership and his commitment to defense as well, that helped the Nuggets.
I like your mention of his defensive record. It's improved.
Yep.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Melo, Martin, and Nene make up the front court trio. Billups and Afflalo are the backcourt. Now Anthony, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Billups passes to Afflalo. Off the mark from three. Nuggets on D. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said he knows facing a well-tuned offense is his big concern and not letting them get into any kind of rhythm. He told me on-the-ball pressure is key. We can't let them get too comfortable in the half court or they'll simply pick us apart. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. I get the feeling here, Clark, there's a lot more to be done here.
Well, one of the best ways to bother a shooter is to make him uncomfortable. Make him catch the ball where he doesn't want it. You know, I love that. Finishing strong.
For a backcourt player, Clark, he looks right at home, driving to the hoop. That was definitely worth a second look with our great Sprite Slam Cam. Throws it up, wafts it up.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to, in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
For three, Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Pierce has got his first 3 points of the game. The three from Billups. And that one's good.
That's a good job going right back at him with the three of their own.
Allen kicks to Pierce. Can't answer back with his own three.
Oh, and did he ever want that three as payback? Unfortunately, he couldn't return the favor.
And Billups gets it to go. Here's Rondo. 2:53 left in the first quarter. Garnett the pass to Allen. Pierce inside the three-point line. Again, Pierce missing.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
And that one's good. Billups has got 7 points in the game.
The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
Here's Perkins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. The Nuggets leading by 4. Outside, Billups throws it up. The shot by Anthony, no good. And here's Boston. 4-point game. Fires top of the key, and Garnett misses. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Now Pierce defending. And here are the Celtics now, trailing by 4. Perkins kicks to Pierce. Rondo is guarded by Billups. Rondo dishes to Pierce. Allen. Here's Garnett. Again, Garnett missing.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall. This Celtics team came away with 17 wins against the West last year. Solid numbers against a really tough conference.
Boston on D, following Billups' three-point attempt. He dumps it off. Here's Anthony. And again, Denver, no good.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
That record Clark Boston had against the West, you mentioned those numbers were actually down 4 from a year ago for the Celtics.
Yeah, but across the board, they had a bit of a down year overall. It's hard to stay around 60-plus wins like they did, so you can't really blame them for that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Nate Robinson's checked in for the Celtics. The Nuggets also changing it up. Barrington comes in for Henry Martin. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Aaron Afflalo. Here's Billups. He's got 7. For 3. The shot is off. So Boston will take it the other way. Robinson for 3. That's good. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nuggets trail. Outside. outside, Billups. With the fadeaway, Billups can't get that one to fall.
Well, he faded away on it for no good reason. He shouldn't have made that shot harder than it had to be.
Beyond the arc, Robinson misses. The Nuggets on offense. They trail by 1. And the turnover by Denver. Celtics ball. Here's Robinson. 16 seconds left in the first. Fires the 3. That's good. Robinson's got 6. Here is Billups, trailing by 4. Smith outside. Will it go? Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Here's Garnett. Remaining Celtics ball. Robinson for 3. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And some great offensive action to get this one underway in the first. It's the Celtics up by 4.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
And we'll return momentarily. Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Robinson. He's got 6. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce on the wings. Glenn Davis out there with Jermaine O'Neal and Robinson. Last season was an adventure for Nate Robinson, who fell out of favor with Knicks coach Mike D'Antoni and was benched for 14 games.
Yeah, I know D'Antoni felt like he was a little too friendly with opposing players after losses, and Robinson also had that incident where he shot at their own basket right after the buzzer, so who knows?
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Ty Lawson had an impressive rookie season for the Denver Nuggets. Backcourt mate Chauncey Billups said it best. He has something you can't really coach, and that's speed. He's a freak in that way. Billups compared Lawson to a pit bull in that he's strong and low to the ground, but said he thinks he's, quote, a lot faster than a pit bull. Probably a good thing for the Denver Nuggets, guys.
They're happy to have him. Thanks, Doris. Well, with the Knicks and Nate, they ended up trading him to the Celtics. He didn't play a whole lot for him in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, but he was definitely a player that I thought deserved some minutes, and when he did get time, he produced.
Billups kicks to Smith, and he cheers it in beautifully.
He has almost supernatural bouncing ability. He can bounce right out of the middle.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Fans of the Celtics, they built such a rapport with their franchise. Each generation, it seems, to grow, and Boston now is a veteran team. Frankly, though, one of the older teams in the NBA.
Absolutely, Kevin. And there were a lot of questions about if their window might be passed or closing. I think the way they played in May answered all of those questions, though. They still are a championship caliber team and can turn it on when they need to.
Several teams changing it up here. Watson the pass to Anthony. No good. So Boston will take it the other way. Left side Rondo. Here's O'Neal. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. It's a close game here in Boston. Watson dishes to Anthony. The board.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Now here's Rondo. And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense read the scouting report, and they're going to sag off of him. He's just not a threat from out there.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's Denver.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Wafer for 3. And the rebound goes to Anderson. Now Smith. He's got 5. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Over Robinson. Anthony can't hit.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Robinson's got 9. And so here is Denver. Denver calls timeout. Rajon Rondo becoming a star. He always seems to step up his game, Clark, come the postseason.
Yeah, he is absolutely terrific. Does it in all categories. He averaged nearly a triple-double in the 2009 playoffs. 17, 10 assists, and almost 10 rebounds a game for Rondo.
He was pretty close to that last year, too.
Yeah.
A different look for Denver. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Martin comes in for Al Harrington. And it's a Flalo in for J.R. Smith. Lawson kicks to Anthony. Baseline jumper. That's good. 6 points for him.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
O'Neal. The shot misses. So the Nuggets will take it the other way. The baseline J. And again, it's Denver. And here's Rondo. Robinson for 3. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Robinson's got 12. And here comes Lawson. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Rajon Rondo hinted back in February of last season that there was turmoil in the Celtics locker room. He said every guy had to look in the mirror and had to hold themselves accountable. We've got to be a team with no agendas. In the locker room, you can feel it. You don't feel like it's the same continuity and camaraderie in the locker room as it was the first year. We've got to find a way to get that back. Guys, going into the playoffs, they seem to pull themselves together. We'll see if that continues into this season.
Thank you, Doris. And young Rajon Rondo has spoken.
Kevin, I like what he's doing. I mean, you're the point guard. You're the future of this franchise. He didn't call out anybody specifically. He's just saying we lost something. And now we've got to find a way to get it back. You know, there aren't many players who won't finish that close to the hoop.
Robinson for the 3. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Deflects the pass.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
From downtown. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by O'Neal. Robinson's got 15. Here comes Ty Lawson.
You know, both teams, Kevin, are just about even in terms of giveaways here, so no advantage either way. Great assist on that pass. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
And here's Lawson. Shot no good. And over in the first half.
Robinson playing well. He has 17 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too. He's simply taking over this game.
Back here in just a moment, here in Boston.
Welcome to the HP Halftime Report.